Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma here at Budrum, and this afternoon I'm doing part 3 of field trip number 3. So this time we're actually extracting the honey out of the frames. I've been working for a couple of hours, about 3 hours, and so I've got the process underway. I've got about 18 boxes, and most of the frames are pretty well fully capped. I've probably got about 4 boxes where the frames are probably half full to 2/3 full, and the rest are all pretty well full. So that's out of about 34 hives. That's out of my main field where I keep my bees, where I get my other field trips, and I've got another site where there's about 7 hives, and I haven't checked them yet. So just to go through, show you what we're doing here. We didn't see this on the other video, on part 2. So the honey comes out of the spinner into this tub here that's got a coarse strainer, and the honey goes down into the bottom section, and I've got a honey gate down here, and then it just goes into the bucket. And so I'll open it up. I better close it in case I forget. Now,
yes, you don't want to flood.
No, so we've got this. This is all our honey goes through this strainer here. It's made. It's got termy mesh. It's a fine stainless steel mesh. So I just fill that up with honey. This time of the year, quite often we've got to warm the honey up a little bit so it goes through a bit quicker. But
well, it won't go through at all sometimes.
Sometimes it won't go through, no. We had a honey customer, we were right out of honey, and that was the reason why we needed to get some more honey. What we did about 3 or 4 weeks ago ran out. So now this is where I do the decapping. So that's ready for me to fill up one of these ice cream dishes and make room for more. I'll put this, fill that right up. And I'll talk about these few. I've got a few frames put aside. I'm going to decap them.
What's the hat on your hair for, Jeff?
Just to keep any sort of hair from getting in the honey.
So you don't get any fallout.
No fallout, that's right. Yeah, something we started doing a while back, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We sort of started doing it
when we realised that we were starting to moult a bit.
Yeah, sometimes you get real straight hair and other times you get real curly hair, but they're all white.
So now we wear hats.
Yeah, so yeah. So that's that goes in the microwave. It gets warmed up for about 12 minutes.
How hot does that make it?
I don't know, but not hot enough to destroy the vitamins and enzymes in the honey, because it always crystallises. So, right, that goes in the microwave. So, now this is one there that I took out a little while back. You can just see the wax is just setting on the top there. So I judged that one pretty good. It was chock-a-block. It ended up chock-a-block when I... Anyway, now over here, we better not drag it out. Now, I talked about where I take the drone. All the drone came out, then they rebuilt it, so you can see it. A big section there has been rebuilt. And so I'll do that one first. I'll just clear a spot here. Just use the heat from the knife to take all the wax off the top and the bottom bar, and makes it easier for when they go back in the hive again. So we're using, well, this is about a 12-inch steam knife. So yeah, normally you use the top and the bottom bar as a guide. And you sort of, but in this case it's a little bit concaved. So, but most times it comes out convexed. And that's the reason why I put 9 frames in the 10 frame box. And something I mentioned on one of my other videos is that I'm using all full depth frames. So I just find that all full depth is ideal for me because you can transfer them from the brood box to the honey box and vice versa. If you've got a brood comb that's really old and you want to get rid of it, you can lift it up into the top box, let the brood hatch out, then the bees are filled with honey, and then you can extract the honey and then cut it out. So you can. That probably shows it a lot better now, doesn't it?
Yes,
the difference between
the new and the old
new
comb.
stuff. Yeah. What I'll do is cut this out again and then I'll rebuild it again. That's that one. Now this is another frame I put aside. It looks like a normal frame, but when I spoke about them in the past, that's a frame that had no foundation. So it's a foundationless frame. You can see it. I'll recap it and do the same. And if it doesn't fall apart, I'll use it again. If it's got a huge percentage of drone comb, I'll just extract the honey out of it and cut it out and maybe wire it up. But if most of it is the original worker comb, I'll just put it back in again. The weather's been quite cool here. We've got winter in a few days' time, so the honey is a bit stiffer and you use a bit more energy getting it out. So you just some people like to have as soon as you get visitors, they all want to have a go at spinning the honey. So what most of them do is just spin it and then let the handle go. Let the handle go and let it slow down by itself. Mainly kids do that.
Oh, I've seen a lot of adults do it. Big kids do it.
Yeah, well that's the foundationless comb.
Oh, it's held up well, hasn't it? Very good.
Very good. So,
all the honey's coming out too.
Yeah. Now I've got these frames here I put aside to
8.5.
Now this one here, well there's a few dead bees on that one, but I'm not sure what that one weighs. I haven't got my scales turned on. But that's a good example of...
It's a heavy frame.
It's a good example of convexed. Honey,
yeah.
Yeah. Well and truly outside the timber, the wood. You can see what happens there. It's so easy to decap it. You can see what happens there. I put another one aside here, similar to that, not as good as this one I don't think. I might have a different setup. Just trim that off.
9.5 minutes.
Pardon?
9.5 minutes.
Is it really? Yeah, well this is I won't spin that one off, but I'll just show you this one. This is one where the beads bridged across, and this was a bit hard to get out, but anyway, seeing as the time's run out, we'll close off and say goodbye. All the best. Bye.